Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. Now in the box, Robinson Cano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. The next 0-2. Still no balls and two strikes. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Robinson Cano goes down for the first out of the game.
Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Let's go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, he has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now. Juan Soto to the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Hit to first. To his right, Alonso. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. Into the box, Peter Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first
pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. In there, strike 2.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Strasburg is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
So striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. He swings and lines it to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The second baseman.
At the plate, Colton Wong. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Roy, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even can stop.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning, and with that, we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pops this one up. Rendon in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Jacob deGrom. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down in it. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
0-1's the count.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for Washington.
So now it'll be the 4 hitter, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like
Leading off the
first delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Wong is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Brandon Nimmo is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball, right?
Oh, he couldn't make the play. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Digging in, Peter Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Settling in now, Marcell Ozuna. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Cespedes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batter.
Here's Colton Wong now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Three runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
In is Gerardo Parra. And he fouls this one off. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. The pitcher, Steven Strasburg, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now the bunt attempt by Strasburg here as he gets this one down to Lowry at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Alonso has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Fouled off. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Ozuna. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Ozuna. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there.
Jed Lowry.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup, a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Nimmo will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Gone! Solo shot to right center. First First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The catcher,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no error. Ahmed Rosario will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out.
Up next to the bat.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is popped up. Suzuki over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Oh, and he misses it. Nimmo rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they close the gap to 3 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second. And
the left fielder, number 30.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. No balls and a strike to count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto has a read on it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part. Justin Wilson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
6th.
pitching for New York, number 38.
Colton Wong will stand in.
Justin.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Right fielder, Gerardo.
At the plate, Gerardo Parra. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit towards center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. The relay. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the bunt attempt by Strasburg here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
Now batting, first baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The left fielder, number 22.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Stays alive, still 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. His third home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! In now, Wilson Ramos. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Line drive to left. Soto is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg.
Hunter.
He worked 6 in the third, mostly forgettable innings, but he will leave with the lead in his pocket. Strickland, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 18th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Rajay Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Paul Sewald enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto is after it, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Parra.
Stepping up to the plate, Gerardo Parra. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. Nimmo is there. 2 gone. Michael Taylor will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Michael A. Taylor.
To short, hit hard. Gloved by Lowry. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nationals gone in order. Sean Doolittle has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
A 1 pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto sprinting after it. He's there, but he clanks it off his glove. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Count remains at 0-2. Fouled away. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time. Leave 1. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4.
Leading off.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. But this will be speared at 3rd, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
First baseman, Paul.
Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Now this will rattle up against the wall, and they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Juan Soto. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd. McNeil right there. Throw will get him for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from 3rd.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy could pick up the runner at 3rd now.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Nimmo ranging back, and it's gone. out to straightaway center, his fourth in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Luis Avilan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Luis Avilan.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. Smoked on the ground. Up the middle, and Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He swings and grounds it to short. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First offering on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Here it comes on 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. The Mets down to their final out now. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0-1 the count. Popped him up. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
The winning pitcher is Stephen Strasburg. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting off in the National League East, the Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-4. The St. Louis Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-5. The D-backs pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-1. Kevin Pillar grabbed 4 hits overall in the contest, helping the Giants push past the Padres 4-2. Yuli Gurriel was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as the Astros were winners over the Rays 11-3. The Jays swatted 4 home runs in this one, as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-0. The Oakland Athletics hit 3 long balls, as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 3-2. The Red Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits, as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Time for Game 2 of the regulars. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Jeff McNeil. First
6.
chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. No balls and a strike to count. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And Rendon will look this one in to retire. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Only play is going to be at first, so that will go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Peter Alonso, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there, no balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So striding in, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Parra is there, and he puts this one away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 2 hits in 7 tries. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford.
He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Nimmo is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle... over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. In is Gerardo Parra. Career numbers versus Syndergaard, batting at an even 400. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Cespedes is there at they'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready now, Jed Lowry, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Soto. And that retires the side. Mets. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Scherzer.
A bouncer up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conforto going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. He's set and the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
The left fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now.
Juan Soto.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Nimmo will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning. Next up for New York, Brandon Nimmo as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Popped him up. Wong moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. And now for Washington, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
The 0-1 on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is in the off. As that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and 2, here it is. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And not in time as the run scores. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down, and he's safe.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
This is line to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now
here's Colton Wong now. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch, Turner's on his horse on his way to second. In there, now the throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Sent out to straightaway center field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
This is popped up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The catcher, number 40.
Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Strike taken up in the zone. Popped him up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, third base.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
Cano.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Brad Brock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Paul Goldschmidt. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now batting, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Gerardo Parra. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Digging in once again, Jeff McNeil. He flew out in his last at-bat. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Popped him up. Rendon shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter Alonso. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And it's fouled away. Scherzer's ready. 0-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parra has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And Lowry will look this one in for the first out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Conforto ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The third baseman.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Hero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Conforto is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now, Michael Conforto. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
There to tuck it in is Rendon. For the first down. Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Striding in, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Good for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball is jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Soto. Oh, no, it drops. And he'll reach second now with one away.
The center fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. Mets down to their final out now. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort.